Specifically in this video, I wanted to talk about two altcoins that I'm continuing to DCA in, and two altcoins that I really do like in this next bull cycle here. I think I made a few videos on each of these two cryptos, but not one video together. Just trying to package this video into one specific video talking about these two specific altcoins. I'm sure many of you guys watching this video are familiar with Hedera, HBar, and Quant, which are the two videos that I'm going to be talking about. The tickers are HBAR for Hedera and then QNT for Quant. But again, I don't want to waste any time. I'm not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment, educational purposes only. Let's just get right into it. First, we're going to talk about Hedera, HBar. So for those unfamiliar, I'm just going to quickly go over Hedera, massive ecosystem here powering the native Web3 ecosystems and institutional applications for the next generation of web. You can see the amount of mainnet accounts created, 3 million, over 115 million transactions in the last 24 hours, 5.64 seconds to consensus finality, 0.001 average cost per transaction, and 0.503 average kilowatt per transaction. So super eco-friendly is what it seems to be. Responsibly governed decentralized network and open source public network governed by leading organizations around the world. You can see here centralized, transparent governing body of independent global organizations consisting of enterprises, Web3 projects, and prestigious universities. You can see some of them here. I mean, absolutely massive, you guys. Boeing, Chainlink Labs, Avery Dennison. I mean, you could be anyone around the world, and you've heard of a few of these, businesses, tech companies and things like that. You've seen these, IBM, Google, some of the biggest in the world, if not the biggest. So keep that in mind here when we talk about Hedera, HBar. But I wanted to go over a few things here. One, I wanted to share this tweet. Just realized HBar Governing Council member FIS is also listed as a FedNow services provider. Interesting. I talked about, I believe, in a video yesterday, maybe about Caspa. I forget which video it was, but about the FedNow services, right? The FedNow, which you can see here, the service providers coming up for FedNow, which I think is going to be very big and have a very big impact on cryptocurrency as a whole moving forward. And I guess FIS, which is one of the council members, or HBar governing council member, FIS is a service provider in FedNow. So this is super interesting here. Some very low-key bullish news here, in my opinion. You can see here, Hedera is governed by the world's leading organizations, FIS, headquartered in Jacksonville, Florida, and FIS part of that FedNow. So going to be a service provider with FedNow, HBar potentially getting involved with that. In my opinion, some somewhat bullish news here. I also have this to share as well. HBar sentiment rises over 200%. Now, this article came out 2 days ago on FX Street. HBar sentiment rises 200% over Hedera Network's partnership with Institution Finance for cross-border payments. Institutions from South Korea and Taiwan have joined hands to launch a stablecoin remittance proof of concept project to improve cross-border payments. The three institution finance players have launched the product on Hedera Network, leveraging its high efficiency and eco-friendliness. HBar trading volume is up 190%, suggesting a surging interest in the token as the markets embrace the new feature. The project pursues efficiency, reduced costs, and effective cross-border payments for EVM-based customers. So, I mean, we take a look specifically at the trading volume. This is 2 days ago, 188% up. The trading volume was. It's up 31% today. $1.8 billion market cap, 177 million trades of Hedera HBar. And if we take a look at the last 7 days for Hedera HBar, we did see it kind of reach a 7-day high of 6 cents. Take a look at the last month here. That is the last month high. But if we take a look at the all-time chart, the last bull run, which was exactly the time of the last bull run, right? It hit 50 cents. Hedera HBar is at 50 cents. It's at 5 cents now at the time of this video. So obviously it would be a great investment if it did reach its all-time highs in the next bull run, which I do think it will, and I do think it will exceed that. I think 50 cents in the last bull run was not even that strong of a bull run here from Hedera HBar specifically. Based on their ecosystem and based on the technology behind it and based on the community, right? I think if we take a look at Hedera HBar, 504,000 coin market cap users have Hedera HBar on their watch list. It is an altcoin with a $1.8 billion market cap, so obviously a ton of people know about it and understand the tech behind it. But I think at 5 cents, I think a great cryptocurrency to be putting on your watch list if you do not have it yet there already. Let me know in the comments below you guys are holding Hedera HBar. So Hedera HBar is the first altcoin I really wanted to talk about today. And then the other one is obviously Quant. Now, Quant is a completely different animal. One that I think has the same amount of potential as far as like ROI goes in the next bull run. But 102.10, $102 per Quant, 14 million in trading volume, a $1.2 billion market cap. There's only 12 million Quant in circulating supply, which is 81% of it. Taking a look at Quant real quickly, Quant launches the overledger platform, which is to me one of the most bullish, I guess, products, or I guess sub ecosystem of an entire ecosystem in crypto. Specifically, Quant, massive ecosystem, what they are building, who, what. They're helping financial institutions and enterprises and technology partners and developers unlock the power of blockchain, right? That's basically they're an entire ecosystem looking to have institutions, enterprises, businesses, technology partners, developers build on top of it. Don't want to get too deep into Quant specifically, but if we take a look here at this tweet, supply shock will be insane for Quant. 1,000 per Quant is inevitable. The supply Quant, as you can see here, here are some wallets that are holding Quant. Binance 619,000 Quant, right? So you can see the amount of Quant here based on the amount of circulating supply and these wallets or these exchanges that are holding, right? The supply shock will be insane. I definitely think $1,000 per Quant is inevitable. And then we take a look at this tweet here: price and market cap of QNT, $1.4 billion dollar market cap would be $100, which if we take a look at Quant here, that is around what it is right now, right? $1 billion, $100. Now we come back to this tweet. If Quant reaches a $11.6 billion market cap, that's $800 per Quant. 14.5 billion is $1,000 per Quant. So a $14.5 billion market cap doesn't really seem that far off. We're talking about maybe only $13 billion more market cap from what the current price is. Okay, so like I said, the supply shock, what this user, the Miles Braun tweets about, the supply shock will happen with Quant sooner rather than later when that next bull run comes, whether it's the bull run after that. I mean, we're talking about Quant being more of a long-term type of play, talking about 2030, 2028 to 2030, sometime around there. But nonetheless, I mean, if we're talking about Quant, I've read people talking about Quant being a $20,000 cryptocurrency, $30,000 per Quant, things like that. I've seen insane things like $300,000 per Quant, which is just ridiculous. But I mean, it just goes to show you that like you could have like 1 to 2 to 3 Quant, and it could be a solid investment down the road. So I just wanted to share Quant with you guys as well. I like Quant and I love Hedera HBar. Two altcoins that I think have some very, very strong catalysts and tendencies and communities behind it that will benefit greatly in the next bull run. Again, not financial advice, just telling you guys to check these projects out yourself and make sure you guys are doing your own research. Let me know in the comments below what you guys feel about Hedera HBar and Quant QNT. Drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, and as always, have a great day.